Hi, everybody, and thank you for joining our Acadia Document Process and Lifecycle Management for Law Firms webinar. My name is Brittany Overa, and I am a marketing specialist here in Imperium. And joining me here today is one of our customer success managers, Sam Lutman. Welcome, Sam.
Thanks, Brittany. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my name is Sam Lutman with Imperium Dynamics. I'm a customer success manager over here. I'm excited to dive into Acadia here and showcase it for you guys.
Amazing. Thank you. And really quickly, if you're new and joining us here today, we are Imperium Dynamics, a proud Microsoft partner based in downtown Chicago, dedicated to bringing your vision alive within the Microsoft stack. We aim to help organizations of all sizes achieve digital transformation by solving complex problems and delivering long lasting solutions through the Microsoft Cloud with the focus of increasing both the capabilities of people and the performance of businesses. Here's a quick overview about us and a quick overview of our agenda, where we will be discussing document management importance, as well as Acadia solution features, a live demo, and finishing off with a Q&A. But first, how important is the document process and lifecycle management? As we all know, document processes and lifecycle management are critically important in law firms because they directly impact operational efficiency, client outcomes, compliance, and risk management. These aspects are pivotal because one, it ensures accuracy and precision, it enhances client service and satisfaction, which just means having an efficient document management enables law firms to meet client expectations by delivering faster responses, ensuring transparency, and managing cases proactively. It also supports compliance and risk management. It improves operational efficiency. And the most important one, it adapts to technological and market demands. As clients demand more cost effective and transparent legal services, law firms must adopt technology to stay competitive. Effective document lifecycle management that integrates with both AI and automation that can meet these demands while staying ahead in the market will serve a more efficient and faster result, which is a perfect segue to introduce Imperium Dynamics AI document management tool, Acadia. Take it away, Sam.
Thanks, Brittany. Yeah, so the basis of this webinar here, we're going to be diving into our Acadia solution. So essentially what that is at a wide scope here is it's our AI-powered document management solution that can ensure accuracy, efficiency, and security across any legal sub-industry while demonstrating document challenges we're going to do in the short term and the long-term solution as well. So you can essentially see the entire document lifecycle from inception all the way to execution. And so we're going to be showcasing five challenges today that people frequently see in law firms, and then how the Acadia solution can solve those challenges. The first thing I want to point out here is our document creation. With document creation, there are multiple ways you can create a document within the Acadia solution. The first way is using a template, and I think that's the most efficient way too. You can draft up these templates within your organization. A lot of these are built on similar documents, so it's an easy way to kind of create that. You can have these inbound documents that land in your emails, will be auto-populated and create and then upload in the Acadia system. And then you can just create a new document as well from scratch if that's something that you want to do as well. This is super helpful and beneficial because a lot of these organizations, they use the same type of documents. So you can save them and predefined in your system and share them within, and it's simple and easy to just kind of create one right away.
Great. Thank you, Sam. And moving on, another cool feature that Acadia also does is manages documents effectively. So say right now you have a disjointed review and approval process, and this becomes a challenge which involves back and forth emails, miscommunication, and version control issues, overall slowing down not only critical approval process, but the whole life document process. What Acadia does, it assigns document sections to the appropriate legal team members for a precise review. So say I from as a junior legal attorney want to assign someone from the finance team a financial section of a contract, I can do that. I assign it to him, so he can only edit review and suggest changes to that section and that section only, and he will not have access to the entire 300, 400 page contract, which is very beneficial for internal reviewers that can refine and polish the content, but also for external reviewers. Once your whole entire team is done reviewing the contract, it can then be passed to the external reviewers, counterparties, clients, so they can edit and make changes, and you can either approve or deny those changes. Another thing that Acadia also really does, it sends smart alerts and tracking. So right now, the compliant risk and you can miss deadlines. So say that you might be dealing with a client or counterparty in the healthcare industry, they have to comply with HIPAA. Or if you have counterparties or clients in the European Union, they must adhere to the GDPR laws. So what Acadia does, it automates deadline tracking and sends proactive alerts for important milestones, ensuring no deadlines are overlooked. So, say the finance team is still not done or has still not gotten to that financial section, I, as another party or someone else from another team, can send alerts to them, making sure that they get their section done on time and therefore moving along the whole entire document lifecycle process. Now, moving towards the AI features in Acadia, with these 300, 400 page contracts and NDAs, it can be really difficult to look for an exact section and might take a lot of time. Now, what Acadia does is it leverages intelligent section assignment, which breaks down documents into actionable sections like amenities, governing law, and confidentiality clauses, and can help find your sections within seconds. This ensures that subject matter experts handle the relevant content, minimizing bottlenecks, and improve the quality of legal documents.
Yeah, so those were a couple points that we wanted to touch on for Acadia. Another one here is our AI document comparison tool. So essentially, this will take two documents and compare them using AI. So when comparing contracts or legal filings, sorry, excuse me, there can be missed changes or critical insights, especially in complex negotiations and litigation cases. So this essentially allows you to use that advanced comparison tool that we adopted. And attorneys can easily identify differences between document versions using semantic indexing and similarity scores there. So it'll give you a similarity score, a different score, and kind of have those documents side by side, highlight, point out different changes that are in there. So this can ensure accuracy in redlining and enhances the efficiency of drafting and the negotiation process itself. So that's a really handy tool that we have adopted there as well. What I want to go ahead and do now is grab the screen from you, Brittany. Thank you. And then give you guys a demo here of our Acadia solution. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Alrighty, so with here, we'll start here and take a look at the home page. So this is what you first see when you get into Acadia, and this is our dashboards here. These are easily customizable to your liking, so you can file them however you prefer. So as you can see here, we have several documents in the draft stage, and there's some in the review stage that need review, approve our junior attorney, and so on and so forth. You can just click into these and see there. We also have kind of measure these down by industry as well. That's one way you can do it. So other accounting, brokers industry, several different ways to customize your dashboard to your liking and however you want to see that there. Moving on now to regions and the Content Explorer. So when it comes to content, obviously this is what you've provided yourself before. You can kind of click in here and choose, and it's kind of sectioned by regions and industries as well. So with regions, if you're a firm that works with, worldwide across different continents and such, you can add those regions up here and click into them for different. So content library, add different regions, GEAR such, and then for Document Explorer, same sort of situation. You can add country, add region in North America, North Africa, and then it will all populate in here with you have the different documents, giving you title, proposal type, the region, country, and then the owner ultimately the owner of the document. Moving right along to the templates. So as I touched on previously, when it comes to the template section, this is a really good way to start in your document creation process. You can easily start by clicking on templates and having them over here. A lot of these are built on similar documents, so this is easy to just create one simply. A lot of these are built on MSA or sort of just a couple things that you can create and then work towards when it comes to actually creating the document in your system there. And then moving right along to content and clause library. This is where you can find the content that you previously had, sort of like I touched on in the regions, giving you that ability to pull content from what you previously had and then populate it in a document, really just storing that and populate it quickly instead of just having to type manually that entire time. Same thing for clause. When working these legal documents, a lot of clauses pop up. So here you can save those internally into your system, grab and go, then plug and play whenever you need. As you can see, there's plethora that you can add more. So if you needed in one of your documents to add the termination clause, quickly click into there, add it, it'll populate in your document wherever you want that to then populate. Moving on to document creation here. So this is an easy step too. Like I said, using the templates, all you need to do is go into new, create a document, fill out the necessary steps such as the document title, first party, all that good stuff. For the sake of time here and this being a demo, I created one for us already. So we'll click into that. And this is the front page of obviously the general stage of the entire document here. So obviously you can see this was built on MSA as a template. You got the first party involved, primary contact, who you'll be working with, document name, and so on and so forth. And here you can see the sections tab. So these, when dealing with these documents, obviously they're pages and pages and pages. And if you were to use these actual paper, it's a lot of leafing through these documents, a lot of searching, a lot of looking up and finding. Here it's all necessarily laid out nice and neat for you, breaking these down into the sections that they're in. Example, you can see here section 6.1, 7, 5.1, breaking these down, being able to click into that and quickly read and revise the sections there. So here on the Access tab, you can actually go in and assign your team these sections. It's quite similar to the Sections tab, but you can actually go in and assign it. As you can see, there's several of them here that we have. So like I have here, I want to go to 1.1 milestones, assign someone. Like I said, my name here, so we just go ahead and show you Sam Lutman. Go ahead and do that, assign them here, and it will populate and show that that document is able to be assigned. And when the progress itself, you can hit completed or that as well. So moving on to, and you can also showcase, excuse me, sorry, there's a little problem with there, but the completed stage. So you can change the status. So if it's completed, you can move on from there and let the entire team know. Okay, so now I want to dive into the document management. And this is what Brittany sort of touched on earlier, how you can see the entire life cycle here through this. I wanted to showcase quickly our file comparison tool, which I touched on. You just need to click on two documents, tap into file comparison. Takes normally a little bit to load, so for the sake of time here, I have it pulled up. Just need to stop sharing my screen quickly and pull up a little something else here for us. So this is a document comparison tool. It allows you to see the entire life cycle. Similarity score, difference score. It gives you the two documents that you're comparing. So you can see here the differences in the agreements. Again, this is a demo for the sake of that. So they're quite similar, as you can see with the 99% similarity score. But the small differences, they're highlighted in between the documents, and it will show case that. So you can picture in your head comparison these difference. It might be lit up like a Christmas tree, but yeah, some differences there. But quickly, that's just showcasing our document comparison there. Moving right along back to the actual Acadia showcase here. So you can create this for document management. I have one up for us ready here. And so yeah, you can see the entire life cycle like we touched on, from initiation all the way down to execution, which I will show, but this is a general scope of it all. Project scope, different fallout, different stuff. So second party, first party, to your liking there. So if you, after initiation, if you wanted to assign it to a junior attorney or a junior attorney team, you can do so by just clicking into here. Um, we have it assigned currently to someone, but you would just go into there, switch it, say I want to assign it to someone else on my team. That they would then get an email that populates in their inbox saying you've just been assigned to review this section of this document. They will go in and review it. Once they have completed the review and done the necessary steps, they can move on and send it over to the audit and the compliance review for the audit and compliance team. Again, go in and click, um, assign it to either a team or the audit and compliance reviewer who actually will be doing said reviewing. And then once they're done, again, they can move it over to finance, risk management, senior attorney. You can send it to the senior attorney reviewer or the senior attorney team. And as far as the internal stuff, that's about the team side there. And then for external review, you can click into here, give them the URL to the portal. They will then be able to go into there, have it populate, click into that, see the document necessary changes you made, see if they approve or deny those changes, move it over, send it back, and then once they've done the necessary stuff, you can move to negotiation where both parties work out the final steps and final stages of that process. Then approval, and then finally execution, and then management. Um, so yes, that's the entire life cycle that it will show. It will show to take you each step by step and only move over when someone in your team needs to push it. So no worries there. Also kind of wanted to showcase the alerts here. Go into new alerts, and this is what Brittany touched on earlier. It'll populate and let someone know in your team what is happening here. So milestones, you can give them the start date of it, when they want them starting the task, and then the end date, how long they have, and then the period before the end date, just having them aware of the necessary steps and needing to take action on this document. They will also get emails populated in their inbox letting them know you've just been assigned an alert and you need to take care of some things. So when it comes to the external review and negotiation stages and towards the end of the document, redlining is a big part that always comes into play. So we have a button here on the three dots, as you can see, and then send off for redlining. Click that, and then it will populate. The document will then be sent off to the portal and sent off for redlining. Make the necessary changes. As you can see, again, for the sake of demo time, we've made it somewhat easy on ourselves, but this is a quick image of what the redlining will look like. Cancel out the agreement and the scope of work, make the necessary changes to the document that are needed with the redlining. And once those changes are made on this party, they can then send it back and the document will be looking necessarily how it should. So those are the tools and the overall demo scope of Acadia that we wanted to showcase today. With that being said, I will pass it back over to Brittany.
Amazing. Thank you, Sam. Let me really quickly share my presentation again. So really quick, this is just features within Acadia all the way from document creation with template selection and intelligent section assignment, document lifecycle management, which is internal and external reviews, the whole negotiation process, the document health tracking, AI summary, and Acadia even integrates with DocuSign, which is really great, as well as AI document comparison, document explorer, reporting, analytics, and more AI features, which it allows you to talk to your own documents. So we have now arrived at the Q&A section of this webinar, so please feel free to ask any questions and we can help answer those. So, Sam, the first question is, how does Acadia handle document conversion and tracking for external reviews?
Yeah. So when looking at Acadia in their when you share it for an external review, you can convert the Word doc that you have into PDF or vice versa. If external people want to suggest changes, they can also convert the PDF as a Word document. And then the internal team can accept and or reject the changes made to the document, and then making the changes as a guest. So um, pretty self-explanatory there.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you. And I know we touched on internal and external reviews. How does Acadia ensure document tracking during the internal reviews across different teams?
Yeah, certainly. When it comes to the internal review, when sharing the document with different teams, the model-driven app that we created inside of Acadia always has tracking enabled automatically, so you can give certain access to different teams without giving access to the entire document. If you just wanted to give, small access, small portions to the team, you can without revealing the entire document itself.
Amazing. Thank you. And in terms of the content and clause library, can Acadia identify and match clauses in a document with those already defined in the system?
Yeah, great question. Acadia, like so we said, Acadia has the content and clause library. Um, like for example, when working on different sections, you can search the clause library for a specific clause, and then have that populate into your document. So you don't have to constantly be writing out these clauses or copy and pasting them. They're there in your library once you put them in initially. They're saved, so you can just quickly click on it and it'll populate within your document section that you wanted it added to.
Amazing. Thank you. And then the last question is, how customizable is the Acadia dashboard to meet individual user needs?
Yes, it's highly customizable. Like I touched on in the beginning, the general view that we have is not like the end all be all. You can customize it to however you like, certain comfortabilities, however the team likes it the best. Different charts around, different graphs, different segments. You can change. It's highly customizable for sure.
Amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I think Acadia is just really game changing overall. It really is a faster and efficient process in terms of having libraries, using AI, having everything, your document in one space and one space only,
Hmm.
so that there's no issues or control version issues, miscommunications, emails back and forth. Acadia just really helps you have it all within one dashboard, one system, making internally and externally a happy experience. So, with that, a quick review and recap for law firms, document processes, and lifecycle management are not just about organization. They are integral to delivering excellent legal services, ensuring compliance, and sustaining profitability. Tools like Acadia help firms achieve these goals by simplifying and automating document management, reducing risk, and increasing efficiency. Thank you so much for joining our Acadia Document Process and Lifecycle Management for Law Firms webinar. In this webinar, we explored Acadia, a tool that can effortlessly manage the entire document lifecycle from creation to execution using advanced AI and integrated tools for seamless collaboration. By partnering with Imperium Dynamics, you gain access to these innovative solutions that address your challenges head on. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Thank you,
Thanks
Sam.
everybody. Thanks, Brittany.